If you need me, I'll be over here. Bored?
Howdy everybody, Big Fatty Plus here, and welcome back to the BygMan Plays Planescape Torment, quested by Bormac. Last left off, we got Nordom. Or Nordom, whatever. A rogue Mordrin, who has 2 crossbows and...
What's the holdup?
Shut up! Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to Nordom. Because talking to him, you can actually get him to be stronger. Nordom is staring at his crossbow steadily. They are making a variety of clicking noises, first one, then the other, as if conversing. I'm curious, Nordom, how'd you end up in Rubicon? Nordom chirrups. Query requires submitting of chronology. Shall Nordom submit chronology? Yes, I would like to know. Orders received at initiation of the Rubicon project. Departure from Plains Mechanis. Stage 1st, arrival at destination. Plane Limbo. Stage 2nd, parameters dictated by Superior Creative Director. Shaped matter of plane Limbo to test hypothesis. Rubicon dungeon constructed. Go on. Superior Director of Create. Boston field test. Chronology disrupted upon achievement of stage 2nd. Third stage disruption occurs. Not part of Project Directives. What happened during the third stage? Third stage unprecedented. Nordrum specific stage. Hypothesis, lack of director, plus exposure to plane, chaos, resulted in perspective of Nordrum to deviate from norm. Deviate from norm? How? Introspective cycle commencing. Nordrum clicks his eyes closed and begins to hum. A few months later, his eyes click open. Introspective evaluation. Perspectives have become 1, smaller, and B, louder. Wings have been replaced with arms. Reason unknown. Suspicion, hypothesis. Not liked wings? Suspicion. Speculation. Nordrum was once 1, but is now smaller, louder, 1. Change has resulted in information processing difficulties. And some other questions then. How are you doing, Nordrum? Introspective cycle commencing. Nordrum clicks, his eyes close, and begins to hum. Away from the case analysis. A few moments later, his eyes click open. Introspective evaluation. He's got small. Okay, yes, I said that. Okay, now I'm supposed to be able to... How'd you end up in Rubicon? Yes, oh, I already asked him this. Okay. Oh, what's this? A field test. Superior Director of Create Field Test. Scouting parameters of Rubicon. Difficult dungeon construct to determine variances. Many deviations detected. Error is considerable. Nordrum gives a loud whine and shuts his eyes with a click. Director of Create not returned from field tests. What happened to him? There's a sudden burst of clicking from the left crossbow, and Nordrum lifts the crossbow up to his side as if to hear it better. The clicking goes on for some time until it's suddenly silenced by a long reverberating twang from the right crossbow. Nordrum? Any idea what happened to him? Suspicion! Unsubstantial! Superior encountered an error. Nordrum's advice click as if to clear them. Hypothesis. This error may have been large and unexpected. I suppose, but what happened in the third stage of the project? Okay. Never mind. Now I'm supposed to be able to make him do a memory dump. Okay. Let's see. What are Mordrins? Whatever they are! It's robots! Call you robots, because it's easier to say than Mordrin and Nordrum. Damn. There's a click as Nordrum executes a rapid series of blanks and 8 chirps. Query. Mordrin. What is? Define Mordrin. I am Mordrin. Yes, but what is a Mordrin? Query. Mordrin. Define Mordrin. I am a Mordrin. Answer. The shutters over Nordrum's eyes click, close a few times, and his eyes dilate to points. New query. Mordrin. But what is? Define. But what is Mordrin? Mordrin is Nordrum. Backward Nordrum. Mordrin. But... For the sake of the parents of my sanity, cut it out! He's gonna snap a crank if you keep asking him that over and over! What was kind of the... Well, I want to know the answer, I was getting it from him. Chief, look! Normal Mortons barely understand anything beyond their basic tasks. This stupid polygon here is fresh off the plains to boot. Don't confuse the cube, alright? At least not while he's armed. You don't know about Morgans. If you want to know about Morgans, ask me, not him. Alright, Morty, what can you tell me about the Morgans? It's like this, Chief. Morgans are the stupid geometric shapes that clank around their home plan mechanics. They're really tidy, orderly, and they like the rest of the multiverse to be too. That's why they're such pests. What's wrong trying to make the multiverse more orderly? Morty glances at Nordom, who is holding up his left crossbow to the side of his head, as if listening to it. Because, Chief, chaos has its place. If everyone was the way a Mordrin sees things, it wouldn't be much of a life. At least a life I'd want to live. This one make everything structured. Yeah. Truth. I agree. Chaos has its place. Too much law and we'd all stagnate. Look, I have some other questions. Thanks for waiting, Curies. Tell me about Mechanus. Nordom freezes slowly gears in his elbows. I swear, I really need to stop. Nordom freezes, then slowly the gears in his elbows begin turning in a slow hypnotic synchronization. Define query, Mechanus. Plane of order, sense. Cause generates effect. Predictable. Law, logic, regimented. Obedience, gears turn. Mechanus equals Nordom origin. Mechanus, no home, Nordom. Mechanus? Boring every sense of the word, Chief. Imagine a plane filled with Mordrins and a big turning gears, and you'd have the great big boring plane of Mechanus. Terminating law is too annoying. A place you wouldn't even want to think about, let alone visit. I don't know, I might want to visit, just see. I like that kind of shit. Fall from Grace nods. Morty is correct. Mordrins share a common energy. In some ways, this energy links all of them. When one of them dies, its energy is absorbed back into the common pool, and a new Mordrin is created from that energy. When a Mordrin goes rogue, then he serves the link from his kind and takes a small part of the energy with him. Morty glares at Fall from Grace. Do you mind? I had the answer covered, thank you. I'm the font of information here, not you, alright? Fall from Grace saw outside. My apologies, Morty. I did not mean to offend. So you're saying that Nordom is part of this source, but he's cut off from it? When a Mordrin dies, the reabsorb, will Nordom be? Morty nods. And if he dies, another Nordom is created. No. And what happens? Well, they'll take his energy, Chief, and they'll spit out another Mordrin, but it won't be Nordom, because he's not really a Mordrin anymore. He's got too much of the planes in him. They'll make a non-Nordom replacement. So in turning rogue, he's become mortal. Morty pauses for a minute. Well, yeah, you could put it like that. I mean, if he hadn't had his little rogue rebellion, then he'd be fine. If he died, another Mordrin would pop just like him. But since he became backwards, well, that part's going to be lost when he dies. Alright, well, that's interesting. How are you doing, Mort? Did I go through this again? Yes, okay, yes. That's my questions. I'm supposed to get him to do a memory dump, but god dang if I can't figure it out. Find base structure fully. Okay, curious, okay. Did you hear something about Ravel puzzle? Negatory! Nordom's body begins vibrating, and there is a sharp snap and it stops. Subject of inquiry not known to Nordom. Other questions? 6. What about the Blood War? Define Blood War. The largest conflict in recorded history. Underlying cause of war, ideological differences between Betzeru, law, and Tanari, chaos. Qualifiers of war, racial genocide. Prospect of war ending unless every Betzeru and or every Tanari is exterminated is... It's a lot of zeros there! I'll just say that's a quadzillionth of a percent. Primary combatants, Betzeru, Tanari, participate in war, all. Talking about the Betzeru, aka Fiends, Devils, information incomplete. Generic descriptor Betzeru, inhabitants of the plane, Betor, numbers incalculable. Primary attack form, dependent on cast, immunities, fire, cold, iron, poison. So, Ingus will be worthless against them. Physical traits, dependent on sub-race. Majority exhibit resistance to cold and gas. Personality traits, lawful, evil, manipulative, efficiency, 73%. Tell about the Denari. AK, Fiends, Demons, information incomplete. Generic descriptor, Denari, inhabitants of the plains. Abyss, numbers incalculable. Primary attack form, dependence on category. Mutagen Energies, lightning, fire, non-magic, poison. Physical traits, dependent on sub-race. Majority exhibits resistance to cold, magical fire, gas, personality, traits, chaotic, evil, efficiency, 13%. The questions. Okay, give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna try and figure out how to make him do his damn memory dump. Okay, maybe this'll work. I'm gonna go down this little path as well. It's kind of the idea, Morty. Oh, Morty grins. You could have said something. By all means, continue, of course. Morty clicks his teeth, intimidatingly. If you want to know about margins, you should ask me. Alright, what are you talking about margins? What's Mechanis? Okay. That's where playing Raleigh's Clockwork Journals come from. Ask him about it and see what he says. For to sit around and tidy up everything all the time. Catalog this. Put this in order. Put that in order. Make that law. So on. So forth. Truth. That seems like a noble goal. What's wrong with trying to make the universe more orderly? Oh, I've already done that one. You sound like that... You don't sound like that thrills you much. Morty glances at Nordom, who is holding his left crossbow side of his head, listening to it. What kind of street? Chaos is his place. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, that didn't work. I got a little extra bit of funny, but... Alright, let me figure this out. Okay, yeah, I took a little look-see. That something the walkthrough here doesn't tell me is A, in order to upgrade Nordom, you cannot have Morte or Grace in the party because they will interrupt and...
Limbo. Location, Rubicon Testing Grounds.
Thank you. They will interrupt and it will not lead TNO to a revelation which will allow Nordom to discover shit. Which I should save this out to 82, I think. Yes. B, I need to defeat a boss in this place. So,
Done.
Oop, hit the wrong thing. Okay, now let's go find the boss, which should be around here somewhere. This could be a little bit more difficult now that I don't have Ingus, but we shall see just how difficult it's going to be. Okay, let's see. Always something I might learn. Okay, let's start with the Nameless One running headlong into battle like a moron. Okay, we'll start with some defensive spells here. That's on you.
What?
I don't think that does anything, really. Not gonna have you do anything yet. Gonna have you do Blessing, mainly on her. It's supposed to hit everybody. And you don't have any spells. Let's see what special you don't have, Jack Squad. So instead, you'll be just using your shots. Okay. Okay.
Good as done.
Might as well.
Okay, now let's see here. Spiritual Hammer would be prudent. And Nordom just keeps shooting. Okay, now everyone assaultate this motherfucker. Good. Let's see here. I want you... Cure light wounds on Morty, please. There we go. Let's see. Nordom! Pick
By
up.
your command.
Yes! I was hoping they put that in. He's a robot. I mean, they did it in frickin' what?
By your command.
I mean, they did it in Borderlands 2 when Gage summons. Ooh, I'll take that. When Gage summons, what the hell's his name is? Death Trap. Death Trap will you know, she'll sometimes say, buy your command or screw the first launch. So, like, yes, the fact that he says that makes me so god dang happy. This way? Wait, maybe... Did I come from this way? Okay, let's see, anything? Okay, yes, so I... Definitely, let's go this way. That's the shiznit. Nord, pick up my shit. Thank you. Good goody. Scroll of shield, that's good.
Processing.
That's not so good. Scroll shield, cast shield. Damn it. Let's see. I think I don't have this. So it's an AC of 3. Gets all attacks, plus 1 all saving throws for 25 seconds per level of the caster. Which is jobby good, so definitely want to give that to me. Since I'm going to be... Since pretty much, you can't cast spells as a fighter. I read this up. You can't cast spells as a fighter, so it's no point going back to being a fighter. So, if I get another fighter in the party, well, needless to say, they're going to be getting, oh yeah, I want to put that in here. Oh, I can't. Well, definitely I want you to use it. Can I give you a weapon at all? Some type of, any type of weapon? That's a thief weapon, even though she can't use it because she's a fighter thief. It's full, you can't equip that. What about this enchanted hammer? Damn, bitch can't do anything. We need to check, see if she can equip a weapon. Which would very much help me if she frickin' could. But no, my luck, she probably can't. But anyway, yes, it's, okay. Cured moderate wounds, just because I want to kind of move things along a bit quicker.
Done.
Can't move around people, huh? Can't move around people, huh? Let's see, this way I can either go down or to the right.
Plane. Limbo. Location. Rubicon Testing Grounds.
Thank you. Like I really wanted to hear that shite again. Ignore the motherfucker. We've got 2. We got we can go down or Alright. I'm going to hit you with an axe.
Balance in all things.
I'm going to do that just because he said it.
Good as done.
Yes. What did you wish?
Prayer! Definitely going to do that. We're going to test see how that works out in actual combat.
Packet dropped. Reiterate request.
Packet dropped. Old internet joke. I love the look of that damn move. Okay, he's about to really frick up my whole damn thing here. So I'm going to swarm him. And you get over there and assist. Oh, good. Good. Thank you. Mordred, if you could be so kind. Scroll. No, I'm not going to sing the Friends theme.
By your command.
I mean, the show was okay. It wasn't really my cup of tea, though. It was like, It was, like I said, it really wasn't my... Oh, wait for it. Got the... I guess I could sell it. Let's see here. This room, which, from the side, which has ways to the down and to the right. Okay, not much happened here other than talk to Mordred. The revelation now I'm going to have to wait till after the boss until I can upgrade his ass better. Even though I'm only going to keep him for a little while longer because someone else is coming up. Not too soon, but soon. So, exactly how many more freaking rooms am I going to have to freaking go through till I find the boss and get my goddamn ever-loving way out of here? Find out next time on the BygMan Plays Planescape Torment, requested by Bormac. Till next episode, Big 5 Plus. Sayonara, and I have a feeling that Nordom is a type of robot. That if you ever asked him the one age-old question that everyone knows, he would...
This is limbo, yet it rings of Mechanus.
Shut up. His CPU would fry. What question is that? Why do hot dogs come in packages of 10? The hot dog buns come in packages of 8. Seriously, why?